Okay, welcome back to RMJVape. Today I'm going to be talking about a juice company, Pink Spot Vapors. They sent me some juices to review, and I've been vaping on them for a few weeks now, and I think now is probably as good as I can get to give you my viewpoints on it. So I'm going to start with this one. As you can see, it's pretty much gone. I do have a little bit left in here right now. This is called Riptide. First off, on their website, how they describe this is a blue raspberry and strawberry with a cool menthol undertone. And so I was kind of looking forward to it. Let me take a quick toke off it real quick and see what it tastes like. Yeah, you can taste, I definitely taste the raspberry in it, but for that cool menthol undertone, it's not an undertone. That's the majority of the flavor. And me and my wife both just can't stand it. She likes it right now because she's got a sore throat, and that's the reason why I don't like it. It tastes like you're sucking on a Hall's throat lozenge, and I don't want to be vaping on that. So this one, I really can't recommend. So let's move on to Happy Ending. Put a couple drips in here. Happy Ending is on their website. Pretty much your guess is as good as anyone. It's their mystery flavor. And so here we go. For a mystery flavor, I actually really enjoy this juice. It's kind of got like a vanilla-y custard undertone to it. And normally I'm not into the vanillas or the custard flavored e-juices, but this one I really, really enjoy because it just hits. There's really a subtle sweetness on the inhale, but you really get the sweetness on the exhale. And as you can tell, it vapes really good on this. And I'm using my Tree of Life with the iGo W3 on here actually right now. And I believe from their website, all their juices are pretty much the same. They're a 50-50 mix between PG and VG. But they won't really go into any more detail past that with any of their juices. Oh, I'm going to step back to the Riptide here for a second because I forgot to mention one thing. When I got this, it was like a light pink. You can tell by some of the other juices, they're really colored, darkish. Like I've vaped through this entire selection. And I did some research on the Riptide because, like I said, I really did not like it. And all the pictures I found and talked to other people, it's a bright blue, and mine was pink. So Pink Spot Vapors does use a lot of artificial coloring in their products. They just forgot to put it in mine, which isn't a bad thing because I'd rather vape it without the artificial coloring, but that's neither here nor there. It is what it is. If you don't mind artificial coloring, go for it, try it. I don't care. Now let's move on to my second favorite of what they sent me, and it's called Ultraviolet. The Ultraviolet on their website is more of a blueberry pomegranate flavor. And I'll be honest with you, that is very much what I taste off of it. See, vapor production is great on these juices. But yeah, you definitely get the blueberry sweetness on the inhale. And if you're not into pomegranates, you probably won't like the juice, but luckily it's subtle enough where it's just on the tail end of the exhale. Yeah, I don't say I can vape on it all day. It's not an all-day vape for me by any means, but I definitely think either in the early mornings or the evenings, I love vaping on this juice. It's just got a nice all-around taste to it. And it leaves your Addy smelling pretty good afterwards too. The majority of all these things are pretty potent e-juices. So like if you're going to be vaping multiple different juices throughout the day, they do saturate your coil pretty good, so you'll have to re-wet quite a bit. Okay, and last but not least, my personal favorite of the Pink Spot juices that they sent me. This one is called Swagger. And as surprising as it is, this is a tobacco flavor. And that's why it's surprising to me, because I normally hate tobacco flavored e-juices. But this is coined on their website as kind of a sweet tobacco. And that is what it is. Take a look. See, I vape this. This is something I vape all day. It's very sweet, almost to a point where I don't taste a tobacco taste on it. It is straight. To me, it tastes like kind of like mapley, like a maple bacon, but not a maple bacon, because I've had maple bacon e-juice and it tastes fucking disgusting. But I just can't. I can't explain the flavor of it. It's definitely not what I was expecting when I opened up the package from them and read what the juice was. I was really a little disappointed that they sent out a tobacco flavor, but it does not taste like tobacco. So if you're one who is against tobacco flavors, this is one maybe to check out, because it has no taste like any other tobacco flavor I have ever had. I gave some to my wife, and she said the same thing. My brother despises all tobacco flavored e-juices, and he said the same thing. It does not taste like tobacco. So now I'm going to talk. That's going to end my juice reviews and stuff. Now I'm going to talk about the company. Pink Spot has very good customer service. They're on top of their game on every front. You send them a question, within 24 hours you get a response. Can I recommend them? Yes. They have great tasting flavored juices. But I do not think it's worth their pricing. What I mean by that is they have computer printed off labels. Now, I haven't purchased anything, but I talked to some people who had, and they ordered 30 mils. And the 30 ml bottle costs $22, and that's premium e-juice prices, and which is fine. But you're paying $32 or $22 for something that you're getting a computer printed label, plastic bottle, and it doesn't taste like quote unquote premium e-juice to me. It tastes no different than stuff I can get here locally, where I go in and can get any flavor I want, because I've made up some of these similar flavors and they taste identical to them. $30 or 30 ml bottle, printed up label, $8. So it's just kind of like a judgment call on your point of what you want to spend on your e-juices. But I do love what they sent me. Aside from the Riptide, I'm sure there's the flavors out there for somebody, but it's not for me. But I want to thank Pink Spot Vapors, and I will recommend them. But I think you guys need to adjust your prices a little bit, because I don't know if it's quite there yet on quote-unquote premium e-juice levels. That being said, thank you for checking into this edition of RMJVapes. Tomorrow, I'll be back with my vlog. And speaking of which, the mod giveaway ends tomorrow. You can still enter, but only up to 1 p.m. Mountain Pacific time. So 1 p.m. on here in Arizona, cutoff point, and I have all the subscribers and emails logged up to date. And as soon as that time comes, contest is over. I'm going to put the names into a randomizer, and we're going to pick a winner. So stay tuned for that. And as always,